All right. I guess you got to make some noise, or else nobody will know that you're here. So we are at 10 minutes, and nobody came except I think one person, but they did not want to text or send a message. So that means we had a looky loo, and nobody actually came in to type. Paola, do you know how to do a Rubik's Cube? How dark and mysterious. No, I don't have enough brain cells to even scramble it. Scrambling it? Do you know how to brush your hair down in front of your face? We are sitting here and we are scrambling the Rubik's Cube and we are waiting on subs. And of course, as my name, Sofa Kingdom, subs could be just another pun on words. So, first, we try to create a daisy, the yellow, and we're gonna put 4 of these white ones around the daisy, and we will be able to do that. And that's the first step, is finding all of those. Surprisingly, once you find those 4 white ones around the daisy, all we have to do is match the center, because the center never changes. And then we're going to flip this 180 degrees until I just messed up, man, because I'm looking at the image of the Rubik's Cube. Definitely an amateur at this. So once you line up the 4 and then you line up the side, you flip it 180 degrees so that now you're creating the white on the bottom. So the same thing with this one. It's blue, white, flip it 180 degrees and it becomes correctly done. The next one is the white here, and we need to create that one to the green, and then we'll flip this 180 and that becomes another white. We're trying to create the white cross. So then we have the last one here, and that one is going to be orange. So we need to find the orange, and then we flip it 180 degrees. And now we have the white cross. At a minimum, there's extra whites, but we have the white cross. And then we start going for the corners. And we look at this corner that we have, and we realize that it's supposed to be blue, and this is actually wrong. So we're gonna take that out of the way, and then we're gonna fix that up there like that. So now that we have a blue, we're gonna put that down at the bottom and bring it back up. Once we have it at the bottom, we're gonna do a thing here. So I think something is at the door. Let me be right back while I gotta go check the door real quick. Let's see. Okay. Look at the Rubik's Cube. No.
Hello?
Take your picture and
Yeah,
everything.
take a picture real quick, sir.
All right.
You good now, sir?
Appreciate it.
Have a good day.
Yep. Alrighty, let's see what we have here. Let's see what we got. We are back. Alrighty, so we are currently at 18 minutes. It looks like this is a wash, meaning nobody except the important people are actually showing up. So thank you so much for Paola. I hope that I'm saying that correctly. And could turn this into, maybe clip it, and maybe I'll turn it into like a short so that I can explain that eventually we would like to get some more subs. And today was celebration for having 100. We got, I think, 102. So we got our subs. Haha, we got our subs. So we got a sub sandwich from Jersey Mike's, some chips, It was exactly what Paola thought. So, but I wish we had more subs. So we'll just put this over here. And if there's some other people that are coming in that I know, I never eat in Jersey Mike's. Well, let me tell you, they have a variety of subs, and it does. They have the hot ones and the cold ones. This one here is a cold one. So I got the turkey, and with all the fixings. And when you go to Jersey Mike's, you can have it Mike's way or your way. So Mike's way, they put lettuce, tomato, onion, salt, pepper, vinegar, oil. I got mine on rosemary parm bread, I believe, if I selected that right. If not, I'm sure it's just on regular white bread, but they do have other options. And then they do the mayonnaise. This one here is, like I said, turkey and probably some turkey with bacon or something like that. But so I'll probably just have to make a short. But I want to do something like you know not begging for subs, but something to get subs. So do I have to do a watermelon stream? Do I have to do a you know one of those cup. I see all these people, they're doing like throwing cups or they're doing something, just constant, just doing something. And then they have the sub counter up here. And eventually, I want to be able to say, hey, we're going to take a vote. And maybe because I'm not able to travel on a moment's notice and get in my car and go snipe somebody's stream. But I would like to do the same thing that I've already been doing, but maybe somehow find a way to capture it as part of my channel. So if I go and enter somebody's live stream and I kind of get things going, maybe buys a donation, or I, get them to do a challenge, or get one of the other guys to, do a song, or just, just drop in and then get some stuff going on and then jump back out. But uh, I could travel, but that would take, some time to get to the place. And of course, if I live stream that, then maybe if those people are watching, then they would see that, hey, Sofa Kingdom on his last live said he wants to do this. So then maybe they would already be looking out for me. But then again, around the community, I drive around pretty much. It's kind of boring. I sit in the car. I, go grab something to eat, and then I realize I might have to go do some stuff. But I see a homeless person, and I noticed, hey, maybe that homeless person needs some help. So sometimes I, just help right away. But then I realize after many years, I've seen the same people, and their story could change. Some of them have, the same basic story, and it seems like they're out there just to, get money. So I tell them, I'm not going to give you money. I want to know where my money's going. So if you meet me over here at the food place, then we'll share a meal. Um, you don't have to tell me your story. We can share a meal, or I can buy it and then you can go your way. sometimes they sit down, they share a meal, and I tell them I don't want to pry. And some of them, on their own will, they tell me a little bit about themselves and stuff. And we're able to try to do some stuff. I've helped, people in the community um, with maybe a dead battery or, flat tire or another homeless guy actually lives in his truck. So I go and I say, you know, I mean, nobody really knows I have a channel and it's kind of awkward. I mean, I do all of this that I've never caught on camera before. So for me to, try to catch it on camera now, it just feels like first of all, I don't even know most of half of what I'm doing. So trying to, record everything, getting people's permission. And I feel like uh, I'll just continue doing me. But I do need to, okay, I think people have more time on Sunday to watch before they have to get ready for bed. Yeah. So maybe we'll eat my sub in my private. See, I don't have to eat it on stream. I don't think anybody wants to see that. But I did get the Danny Duncan merch right here, and this is one of his I think older drops. And I ordered um, big old mystery box, and then the mystery box came with this, and I think it was like a ski mask. I think one of my what else was in there? Some socks and stuff like that. Well, again, I appreciate you coming in. I think maybe I don't know if it's even worth uh, closing the stream and removing the only subscribers can talk or whatever. At the top, it says only channel subscribers can send messages. But since I don't see extra people in here, I don't know. Did I block only? Is it public or did I block everyone from even entering the chat? So, Paola here, the co-producer currently of this channel stream. So I think if people scroll by, they can still watch, but not comment if they are not subscribed. Okay, so and since I've already put that as a requirement, that means I cannot change it because I'm looking at the options and it doesn't give me the option to remove that. So once I created that, maybe I can do it from the edit here, customization. Oh, got it. So who can send messages? Anyone. Um, let's try that. Save that one. So now it says that we turned off subscriber mode and now anyone can send messages. I don't know if that really matters, but sitting here at 30 minutes, and honestly, I only saw the people, like a little icon right here, the people icon. It only went one person, and then they left, and then it came one more person, and that was you. So I haven't seen that number really jump. Oh, there's two thumbs up now. So that means somebody else could have been in here. Unless now we have finally 2. And we have Suzanne. Welcome. We have Suzanne and Paula. So we are just sitting here, absolutely sitting here. And goodness, we are already at 30 minutes. 30 minutes, and Paula was the first. And as you can see, she's been here keeping me company, and she's been here for quite a while. And basically, we are just sitting here waiting for subs. And only Paola saw the subs that came in. So, as the Sofa Kingdom name and the Danny Duncan merch is kind of like a pun on words. So Suzanne Paola was correct. What do you think? Waiting for subs is. Are we doing a? Are we farming subs? Do I need to put a sub counter right here and say, hey, we only have 102 maybe subs. So this is a subathon. And we're just sitting here waiting and waiting and waiting for subs. Waiting and waiting, and then just yes, a counter you can leave. Screen. Yeah. And then I don't know, the OBS, the all those other things that you add to the YouTube so that I can have little counters and banners, and I got so much to learn. Even looks like I'm brushing the hood on my hat. There. How's that? Looks better? Cool. All the subs, the more the merrier. So back to the cube. Once we get the first, we start with the daisy with the 4 whites on all of the daisy sides, right here, here, and here. And then once we get everything here, we create the white cross. No difference. You're just a black orb of wisdom. And then in this, hard to see. So now it will be hard for me to even finish the cube, because that is a red and that has to go up here to the top. So then I have to do like this until we reach the top here. One more. Nope. One more. And there we go. There's the one, but it's facing the wrong way. So that means it actually goes over here. So now we have that. And it's on the right side because here's red, and that red is red, and then here is green, and then we have a green, the center right here, green center. So that's how you get that. What is that? Is that a choo-choo train? What is that? Now I'm cheating. Now I'm going to go to on the phone. I'm going to go on the phone here. And that means I'll be one more viewer. Let's see. I don't even know how to do that. I gotta go to my own channel. Turn the volume down. Hello, Minnie. Yes, I am. Probably. How did you know? Basically, we're not begging, but we're begging. We're not asking, but we are asking. So you can subscribe and then we can move on with the show. Till subbed. He said, tell him we had the 2002. Yes, that is pretty awesome. 2002, the 1 year right before the 50th anniversary. So we have the 2003, the 50th anniversary. And then on the last thing, on the last one of the last lives, we opened up some of these, and this one here is a 50th anniversary. It shows the very first one, of course, in a different color scheme, because the very first one was all white, and the 50th anniversary was a maroon color, but this one is red, but it does have the light interior. So who am I watching? You are watching Sofa Kingdom 76. This is the channel. You can sit with us as we sit here waiting and waiting for subs. And we received a sub earlier, so I will go ahead and let you guys know that Paola was the only one in here when we received the sub. So I'm going to go ahead and reveal that one more time. It was from Jersey Mike's. So we received a sub from Jersey Mike's, and we have not eaten it, but we do have the one sub, and now we're waiting for more subs. We have not had Mini. This is why we are getting this one here. We received a sub upon on words, and we received a sub. So I will be having dinner. And of course, sometimes you feel like you have a chip on your shoulder. Then I would have to cut the live stream because nobody would like to see the shower. Here is our protein. We have turkey and bacon. It's Mike's, Jersey Mike's. So I ordered it Mike's Way. And when you order it Mike's Way, it pretty much comes with everything. You have your salt, pepper, vinegar, oil, your tomato, your lettuce, your mayonnaise, your everything. You get to choose the bread, white bread, wheat bread, or rosemary parm. So I got rosemary parm bread. And definitely, definitely, we need to get some new pan for the possibly a cooking stream. Why? Because I did a steak, and I believe one of the comments was that I should get a new pan because the bottom of the pan was like all burnt, and I was like, whatever. Say what you need to say. Say what you want to say. We're gonna turn this into. We're gonna turn this into ASMR. Just totally. I don't know if I could do that though. Just be like, shh. Well, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put my hair up because we have already seen who I am, and I'm getting hot just sitting here. So we can wait for subs without the hair in my face. Let me get a. Where is it? Just. Alrighty. I think the quality of the video has gone down. Yep, I trimmed up a little bit. True that. True that. I think I have been an enabler in a good way. So, in all parts of life, you go through so do I, but you still don't listen. Laugh out loud. Well, make it. My hair was in my face. Definitely, balanced meals are definitely a good thing. So, do 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 do. My daughter, she was able to drive the vet. I made sure that I at least showed her that uh, be careful on the curves. It's a rear wheel drive, so don't accelerate out of the curves. Make sure that you're not pressing on the gas unless you're more lined up and straight, so that you don't you know kick the rear end out from underneath you, and then you start spinning around. So the Corvette also has a longer front end, so you got to be careful on parking so you don't hit the parking blocks and the curbs. So we had some pretty good times together learning about the Corvette and letting her drive it. But in the end, it still comes down to functionality. It's been reliable. I got it very low mileage, 20,000 miles, and I've had it for about 6 years. And during the 6 years, I have already put 40,000 miles, lots of road trips. I wrecked a vehicle. So I had a truck, Toyota truck. I wrecked that one. So that one was my daily driver. And now the Corvette became the daily driver. So it has been reliable. And then I wrecked my daughter's car. So she had I got her. Yeah, I know. I went through some bad driving. Even in the Corvette, knock on wood, I have not wrecked the Corvette, but there was a time when I was driving too close to a semi truck, and the semi truck kicked up a rock and it hit the window, and it made a little crack in the window. And I saw that crack happen, like literally, and I was furious. So I pressed the gas and I went past the semi truck. Little did I know that there was a police on the other side of the freeway who I mean, just do over all of the f- the median, the big old grassy area. He drove over that and turned his lights on, and he tried to tell me that I was going 130, and I tried to tell him the story, and I told him maybe. I didn't even admit to breaking the law, but I said because of the crack and I wanted to get out of from behind the semi truck so I wouldn't be sprayed with more rocks from the freeway. He didn't want to hear the story. He gave me a ticket, but no accidents. And the Corvette has lasted 6 years and it's still going good. So I think it's time to let someone else enjoy the power of that Corvette, even though it's 20, what is it, 23? No, Wow. Oh my gosh, my math is off right now. 2026 right now. And that Corvette is a 2003. Simple math. So it's 23 years old right now. And even though it's 23 years old, still has the power and it still runs like a champ. So I think I'm going to go ahead and let somebody enjoy it and sell it so that I can get something more functional. I get another truck, something small, so I can start doing some of the things that I need to do, go to the store, pick up my own parts instead of, waiting on all these parts to come in the mail. And speaking of that, the yeah, I mean, I think the truck, honestly, because in the truck I'm gonna get the quad cab, so you can carry more. You can use it as a daily driver. You can have passengers because in the Corvette, only one passenger can be in there. So, but like I said, some of the parts came in on the vehicle. So I wrecked my daughter's car. It was a 22 Prius Prime. So I got her another Prius Prime and she went off to college. And then I am fixing up the other Prius Prime. And slowly but surely, parts are coming in. And yesterday, the big old headlights came in. And that was pretty interesting. So let's go for a walk, shall we? All right. We have all of the parts, excuse the mess, but we have the broken headlights right here. All of these are the broken parts of the headlight. And I think I have shown this on the previous streams where I said that I was getting ready to repair my Prius. So this here is all the other parts the that will be replaced on the front bumper. It comes in three pieces. You have the center piece, you have the side left and the right side, which go on the left and the right. And then let me put you down here, and I'm going to show you the new headlight that I have been waiting on and finally came in. Here we go. Came in a big old box. Came in a big box. And it had this foam material in there so that the headlight wouldn't break. So that was good. So let me put this over there. So this right here is the big headlight, one of them. So that broken headlight that I showed you earlier, this is the replacement. So this will be uh, this will be the driver's side headlight. And of course, you have your LED, four LED lights. And then you have your blinker light. And then it looks weird down here, but actually this gets all covered up. So let me show you something real quick. So this is the side of the bumper. And yeah, it would be really bad if I dropped this right now. So the side of the bumper, and then the headlight gets covered up like basically around here. So this is how it looks. The bumper is going to be right there, and then the headlight will be like that instead of all of it. Like instead of all of it showing, then it'll just be, you know, this area. So if you look up 2022 Prius Prime, it's the plug-in hybrid 2022, and the lights, I mean, they look so cool. It's a quad LED headlights. So, yep, 2022 Toyota Prius Prime. Oh yeah, from previous streams, if you have seen the previous streams, then you'll know that I subscribe to this one mushroom coffee thing, and they've been sending me all of this cool stuff. And the last shipment they sent me was another coffee and an actual nice little mug, or not mug, but glass. And previously they sent stuff like this that holds the coffee. They sent me the little frother. So the little frother, and there was some other like cool stuff that they had sent as well. So if you've never had curry before, that's what I would like to do. So maybe in the future we will make a Japanese curry. And I believe Kevin and Alex, they did that too. So let's see. We got the Danny Duncan merch here. I bought one of the mystery boxes a while back, and then of course the Sofa Kingdom shirt that my daughter made for me. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a stream. Thank you so much for the people that did come in and check us out. I need to put together some ideas, like I was talking to Paola, that I like to make a part of my channel as can't really see. There we go. It's a Sofa Kingdom thing. that I like to go and make a stream and say, hey, today we're going to pick a streamer and we're going to do something cool. And then maybe, just go ahead and do it. Or say, hey, I need to order some stuff. So come along with me while we actually get some stuff done, because it seems like this day and age, um, if I'm not doing things with someone, it doesn't feel like there's no reason to get it done. So my to-do list has been getting bigger and bigger, and it's hard to break that I don't give a shit attitude. So just slowly but surely, I need to get some fire and start doing some stuff. Yep. Okay, let's see what we got here. I haven't been reading. Sorry. Bum 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 bum. Is there a way to like save this for later? I don't know, because if I take time to read everything right now, then no, the luggage fits perfect. That Corvette can fit, and this came from a golfer, and he says that it can fit two full golf bags with all the golf clubs. And he had a shiny cherry red Corvette, and he opened up his the trunk, and it literally had the golf clubs in there, and I was like, wow. So I was able to use it for that too. Yes, proof of life, because seems like sometimes I have to post some stuff just to make it feel like I'm alive. So instead of Sofa Kingdom is live, I would have said Sofa Kingdom is alive. And then I just decided to say proof of life because I've used that in the past on some of my other videos. And you missed the showing of the big old, I mean, this is a huge, like almost the size of, my upper section, a big old headlight for the 2022 Prius Prime. And I still have the radiator coming in. I have another headlight coming in. And then I just put on order the air intake and also the hood. I'm still looking, actually, the hood. So the hood with the hinges and the hinge connector, the whole front of this vehicle was smashed. So basically, after watching it and looking at everything, the engine's good. I'm pretty much reconstructing the whole front of a Toyota Prius Prime. And I am doing all the labor, so I will be saving a lot of money. And one great thing about it is because I have another Toyota Tacoma, and that, because everything is welded and I need to do cutting, I got to replace the whole with the fender well with the apron and the suspension and everything. You got to cut it, weld it, unweld it, spot weld it, do everything. And the Prius is all bolt on, like literally everything is bolt on. So I've already, actually, hold on. Oh my gosh. didn't even think about, because now you guys are mobile with me. I can just carry you around. I got my computer in my hand, and we are going to take a look. And it's a messy job. So we have the car here. This is the Prius Prime, and it has the electric on one side, because I said it's a plug-in. It's a plug-in hybrid. The plug-in hybrid. So it has gas, and it's still nice and clean. Everything is everything is nice and clean. But I wrecked it. So that's what we're fixing. We're fixing all of this. So I already pulled off. I pulled off everything, and then I'm still gonna pull this. Oops, I still gotta pull this off, and then everything else will be bolted back on. So, and like I said, if Kevin was here, then radar. This is the front radar, and everything looks good. I just have to get one more connector right here. I don't know if Kevin is still here, but if you are here, Kevin, then you can go back and check. But here's the wow, here's the big light. All right. Again, thank you all for coming in. I think we're just going to go ahead and end the stream right now so I can eat. But this was supposed to turn into a subathon, and we got our sub here. But like I said, I wanted more subs, and so that's why I got a small sub. I ordered a small sub because we were going to do a subathon, and I don't think this produced any new subs. But hey, I did go ahead and get some more subs because I was going to do it, and I wanted to do it. So we have that Jersey Mike sub right there. And then we have this one here. And then we have this one here. So these ones are from Firehouse Subs. And it comes with a big old pickle. So these are from Firehouse Subs. So now I got all the subs that I've been waiting for. And now we can end the stream because I finally got my subs. Thanks again. Peace.